Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to automatically create FlexiSign document from Google Sheets. So here I'm an HR manager at a company, and now what I want is I automatically want to generate employee contact document for all the newly hired employee. So here for that what I'm going to do is I have a Google Sheet where I'm going to add all the detail of the new employee, and as I'm going to add those details in my Google Sheet, then automatically by using those details, I'm going to create a new document of employee contract by using FlexiSign. So here for my objective, what I need to do is I need to build a connection between Google Sheets and FlexiSign. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, as I'm going to add the new hired employee detail in my Google Sheet, then automatically by using those details, I'm going to create a new employee contract document by using FlexiSign. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can automatically create FlexiSign documents from Google Sheets. So suppose here I'm an HR manager at a growing company and I frequently need to create employment contracts for the new hires. But manually drafting these contacts is time consuming, especially when you have to ensure that all the employee specific details are correctly inserted into each document. So to streamline this process, I can automate the creation of employee contracts using Google Sheets, FlexiSign and Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to create this automation between Google Sheets and FlexiSign. And now whenever a new row is added in my Google Sheet with my new employee details, then I want an employee contract to be automatically created in FlexiSign. And once created, it should be ready for the employee to sign digitally. So every time a new employee details are added in my Google Sheet, an employment contract is automatically generated in FlexiSign. Then we can send the email to the employee with that contract for the digital signature, and this can streamline the onboarding process. So this automation saves time and ensures that all employee contracts are consistently formatted and sent out without delay. And this will reduce the risk of manual error. So here I'm going to connect Google Sheets with FlexiSign to automatically generate my employee contracts, and for that I need to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration, and simply by using Pabbly Connect I can build this connection and this automation without any coding and programming skills. So here for using Pabbly Connect, I just need to open a new tab, and here I'm going to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in this page, I have two options of sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time, and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to automatically create FlexiSign document from Google Sheets. Now what I need to do is I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I will find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account, and here I have this particular folder of Google Sheets. So I'm going to select this, and now I'm going to click on Create, and here it will take us to this window, and in this window we have these two boxes of trigger and action. So this is the window of our workflow, and here trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to work on. So here trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So in our workflow, we can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here first I need to set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to first search for my trigger application. And here in my trigger application, I'm going to use Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to select Google Sheets here. And now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab. A new or updated spreadsheet row will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now what I need to do is I need to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, And for that, I need to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. And now by using this webhook URL, I can connect Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect in such a way that as I'm going to add the new employee detail in my Google Sheet row, then automatically I can get the detail of that employee in Pabbly Connect. So for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions. And first I need to copy this webhook URL. And now what I need to do is I need to take you to my Google Sheet spreadsheet that I want to connect with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to take you to my spreadsheet. And here this is my new employee details spreadsheet that I want to connect with Pabbly Connect. And here I have all these columns. Now what I need to do is I need to connect this spreadsheet or this sheet 1 with Pabbly Connect. And for that what I need is I need to go to extensions. And here in extensions, I need this particular extension of Pabbly Connect webhooks. But if we don't have this extension, then what we need to do is we need to go to add-ons and we need to click on get add-ons. And here this will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Now in this, what I need to do is I need to search for my extension that is Pabbly Connect webhooks. So I'm going to search for that and I'm going to open my extension. And here we will see our extension like this. So what we need to do is we need to first install this extension, and I have already installed this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this window, and after installing the extension, we need to refresh our spreadsheet. And after refreshing the spreadsheet, we need to go to extensions again. And here in this list of extension, you will see Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now in Pabbly Connect webhooks, I need to go to initial setup. So I'm going to open that. And here by using initial setup, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the spreadsheet or this sheet 1 that I'm using with Pabbly Connect. So here for that, what I need to do is I need to give my webhook URL or the trigger column. So first I'm going to paste my webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I have to give my trigger column. So here in my spreadsheet, I have this last data entry column that is column E. So this is going to be my trigger column. And the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here in this tab of trigger column, I'm going to type column E. And now what is going to happen is that this column E is my last data entry column. So as the data will be filled in this particular column, then automatically the data of that whole row will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now here I have filled all the required details. So I'm going to click on send test. And here the test data has been sent successfully. So I have sent the data of the first row as a test data to Pabbly Connect. And by using this test data or the data of the first row, I'm going to create a new FlexiSign document. Now I'm going to click on submit. And my setup is configured successfully. So I'm going to close this. And here I've connected Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect successfully. Now here I want one more thing, that as I'm going to add the detail of a new employee in my Google Sheet row, then automatically I want that row data to be sent to Pabbly Connect. So here for that, what I need to do is I need to go to extensions again. I'm going to go to my extension of Pabbly Connect webhooks, and here I need to enable this option of send on event. So I'm going to enable this. And after enabling this option, what is going to happen is that as I'm going to add the data of a new employee in a new row, then automatically that data of that row will be sent to Pabbly Connect immediately. Now what I need to do is I need to take you to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So in this response, I have my trigger column, that is column E. I have my spreadsheet name, that is new employee details. Also here I have the name of my employee, that is test user. I have the email address, that is testuser@pabblytudes.com. And I have the message that I want to send with my document. Also in this, I have the department of my employee, that is developer, and I have the date of joining. Now here I have received all the detail of my newly hired employee. And now what I need to do is I need to use some of these detail, and by using my employee detail, I want to create a new document in FlexiSign for the employee contract. So here for creating a FlexiSign document or for creating the employee contract, what I need to do is I need to set up my actions tab. So by setting up my actions tab, I'm going to automatically create FlexiSign document by using my Google Sheet detail. So I'm going to open this tab, and here in my action application, I'm going to search for FlexiSign. So I'm going to select FlexiSign here. Now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I want to create a document. So I'm going to select create document as my action event. I'm going to select this, and I'm going to connect FlexiSign with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection, And for connecting FlexiSign with Pabbly Connect, I need to give my API key. So how I'm going to get my API key of FlexiSign? For that, I need to first log into my FlexiSign account, and then I need to visit integration section where I will find my API key of FlexiSign. So here for that, what I need to do is I need to take you to my FlexiSign account, and here I will go to integrations. Now in integrations, I'm going to scroll down, and here I have this option of FlexiSign API and the option of Pabbly. So I can use either of these options to get the API key, but here I'm going to use FlexiSign API. So I'm going to click on manage API keys. And here I need to first create my API key. So I'm going to generate new API key button. I need to give the access codes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the access codes. And here I have given the full access. So I'm going to click on save. And here it has generated this API key. Now what I need to do is I need to copy this API key. I will go back to Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste that API key here in this tab of API key. Now I have added the API key, so I'm going to click on save. And now I have connected FlexiSign with Pabbly Connect. Now here for creating a new document, what I need to do is I need to first select my template ID by which I can create my document in FlexiSign. So I need to take you back to FlexiSign. I need to go to templates. And here in templates, I have already created this template of contract of employment. So this is my template, and by using this template, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create new employment contract for all the employees who is going to join my company. So automatically by using this template, I can generate new documents in FlexiSign. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And now for selecting my template ID, I need to open this tab. And here in this tab, you'll find all the template IDs that you have in your FlexiSign account. Here I only have one template that is already selected. Now what I need to do is I need to give the message, I need to give my employee email and the employee name. So here what I need to do is I need to fill all these details from my responsive Google Sheet. So in my document, I only need these two details of my employee, but you can add multiple variables in your document that you need. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the response of my employee from my Google Sheet. So here I'm going to use my Google Sheet response, and I'm going to map those details of the employee here in these tabs. And for that, I need to use mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I will open this responsive Google Sheets, and here I need to give my document message. So this is my document message, so I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to give the email address of my employee, so I'm going to click here. I will open this responsive Google Sheets. And here this is the email address of my employee, so I'm going to map this. And similarly, I'm going to map my employee name. Now I have mapped all the required details, and now as I have mapped these details, I have made these details dynamic. So what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new response of a new employee from my Google Sheet, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here are going to get replaced with the new employee detail in the real time. And automatically I will create new FlexiSign document with the new employee detail from my Google Sheet. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test to Git button. And here we can see I have received this response. So in this response, I have the status of success. So this means that I have automatically created a document in FlexiSign for my contract of employment. So here to check whether I've created a new document in FlexiSign or not, I'm going to take you to FlexiSign. Now I will go to Documents. And here in Document, we can see I have created this new document that is of contract of employment. And here I've created this document for test user. So here we can see I have my employer name, that is Pabbly, which is my company name, and I have the name of my employee, that is test user. So I'm going to open this document, and here this is my document, and in this I have two recipients, that is of employer and the employee. So here I have my employee detail, like I have the name, that is test user, and I have the email address, that is testuser@pabblytudes.com, and here this is my document. And as my employee is going to sign this document, then it will automatically be completed as my document, and I will get a digital signature of my employee on my contract of employment. So here by using FlexiSign and Google Sheet, I have automatically created this document in FlexiSign, and now I can send this to my employee for signature, and I will complete my document. So here I have created this document by using this automation between Google Sheets and FlexiSign. Now as I'm going to add a new detail of an employee in my Google Sheet in a new row, then automatically by using that employee detail, I will create a new document of contract of employment in FlexiSign. So all this is possible and I can do all this automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, I have connected Google Sheets and FlexiSign to automatically create FlexiSign document by using Google Sheets. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here with Pabbly Connect, I have connected Google Sheets and FlexiSign to automatically create FlexiSign document from Google Sheets. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Google Sheets, and my trigger event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was FlexiSign, and my action event was create document. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.